So here we are at the Fuji BJJ Tournament. I wanted to do some voiceover. I'll give a little bit of voiceover during my match. Not so much my teammates' matches. I think the action and what you hear from the coaches will pretty much speak for itself in those cases. I'm not going to show all the matches, just the ones that I recorded. We did have some losses on our team, some wins, but everyone did a great job, and everyone said they had a great experience. Everybody felt really good about getting out there and just doing their best.
I can't believe my child's going to be almost 20. Shut up. Shut up. Knees up the mat. Knees up. Feet back.
Ray Loff and Colby Painter to mat 4.
That's it. Nice shot. Get those hooks. Be heavy. Hands wide, yes.
Hands on the knee. Hands on the knee. Elbows in.
Face, nice job. Yeah, keep those hooks.
Stop reaching for the hands.
Nice job.
Pushing on knee. Pushing on knee. Stop. Pushing on knee.
Control those hips and those hooks. Right hook. That's it. Work those hands. 2 on 1. Yeah.
There you go. A lot of weight.
That's all right. Keep going. Wide face. That's it. Keep moving progressing. Nice job.
Keep moving up.
Keep working those hands. That's it. Control that head.
Henry, push on the face to the chest and body. Get up, get your left hand and his elbow, push up. Push up, right now. There you go. Push hard. Yep. There you go. Posture down. Posture. There you go. Put your right knee towards the butt. Right knee towards the butt. Open his guard. There you go. Get up.
Nice. Get those hooks.
Keep working.
40 seconds, Weston. Stay heavy on it.
Keep working.
Work those hands. Work those hands, Weston. Good match, Weston.
So there you can see that was an excellent job by Weston. Congratulations.
Great job, guys.
Here we cut to Darnell. Darnell had an amazing night. He actually went several matches in a row without a lot of rest, and he still performed at an optimal level. I believe he may have had 1 or 2 losses, I'm not quite sure, but he fought very hard, and he really represented himself as well as North Coast Jiu Jitsu Club.
Watch the darts, Aaron. Watch the darts. Get out of it. Get out of it. All right, watch the darts. Fight that hand. Fight the hand, Aaron. Fight the hand, Aaron. Fight the hand. Take your time. Take your time. Don't panic. Fight that, Aaron. Fight that.
Frank Cleveland, table 2. Frank Cleveland, Pennsylvania Combat Sports to table 2.
Here's another match that Darnell had, and just like his last competitor, the guy he's going against is really skillful, but you know he actually finds ways to come out on top. So great job, Darnell.
Sprawl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful song.
probably hard to see, but Darnell has a choke, a gi choke, a cross choke of using his opponent's gi, and he's had it the whole time. So even when his opponent got points, Darnell still won because the guy tapped out. He choked him out.
Oh, Darnell won.
He choked him out, yeah. So here we are, to my matches. I was in a category of heavyweight with no gi, and there was only one other competitor in my class. So we had to do the best of 2 out of 3 matches. And what I can tell you is that he was strong, very skillful, and a good wrestler. So just try to do the best I can against him. Here you see he almost had a takedown, and I grab his head. I'm trying to go for a guillotine, and Coach PJ is telling me to get my knees inside, so I try and get my knees inside. He rolls over. I just want to stick with him, you know, and try to take as much air away from him as I can. Here I'm trying to maintain just a good deep breathing, staying relaxed, keeping the joints loose and open. This is my main focus, to protect the joints. I like to do a double clinch, and I just like to feel the connection from my feet through my body, up through the neck, and just bringing the hips under a little bit so he can't have control over me. You see a lot of coiling, hand control movement. So this is where Tai Chi really comes in handy in helping out in those situations. There I tried to reach in for an arm drag, he slips out of it, and we clinch back up.
Hey, get off from home.
My elbow flares out a little bit here, and he reaches through, and you can see he's going to try and start setting up a Kimura, some type of arm lock. So I step around the head, kind of neutralize that.
Drive that shoulder in, keep eating with that shoulder. Cross face hard. Now start pressing that up to the mat. Press that harder on that block. Don't put your weight forward. Take it back. Keep going. Come up. That's okay. Take time.
Here he had some good attempts on me, setting up a choke and then trying to go into that arm bar. Luckily I was able to just stay calm, stay loose and relaxed, and kind of roll with the flow, and then go ahead and get the takedown.
Stay nice and tight here, Chris. Keep it nice and tight on your hook. face. Put pressure on the chin.
Gotta get out.
Put it.
There you go.
Make sure on those hips. Keep your posture now. Sit right there and keep your posture. Stand down. That's it. Stay tight. Stay on. Nice job.
Keep that arm back.
Keep your arm
Keep that arm back.
posture.
Circle to the right. Circle to your right. Circle to your right.
Stay tight. Stay tight. Stay tight. 20 seconds, stay tight there. Keep your weight on. Are those knees in?
Hard crossface. Hard crossface.
Shoulder to the chin. Shoulder to the chin.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that arm. Just hold him down.
Keep like that. Keep your weight on. That's it. Not the pressure on the chin.
Keep your hip.
Knees in. Knees in.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Time.
My advice is to wear one of these or some of these. Pretty important, so you don't end up with one of those. All right, moving into the next match. Knee is all wrapped up and ready to go.
Good job with those hips.
So the knee is a bit of a problem, but after a while, I guess the adrenaline kicks in and you don't really feel it as much once you're on the mat. So here we're doing a little bit of feeling out still, controlling each other, trying to get the better position. He's trying to shoot every now and then. Like I said, he was a great wrestler, and I noticed he would try a trip or two every now and then, and I would try to and stick to his feet, connect to his feet, maybe kick him out, and do what I like to call sticky feet, kind of like sticky hands, but with the feet.
Nice job, Chris. Well, get on top of him. On top of the head. Get underneath the head. Yeah, that's it. Keep inside now. Go deep. That's it. Deep with those. Nice idea. That's the idea. Get deep with those.
Now this is a situation that I actually don't mind being in. It looks deceptive, like I'm at a disadvantage, but I kind of lure people in and want them to grab the legs sometimes. So as you can see, I kind of threw him out with the overhook. But what I should have done was I should have dropped down on top of him and got the points.
You got the idea. Just like last time. You need those underhooks. Gotta get on top strong. Snap it down. Gotta get his hands on the mat. That's it. Work that right arm tight. That's the idea, Chris. Keep being aggressive. Good control, that's it. Take it that right on me. That's it. Keep working that. Come on, come on. Come on.
Minute left, no points, minute left.
You're right, hook it. Count the side control if you lose it. 30 seconds, come up, Chris.
So here I could hear the coaches telling me to climb the mount, to get the leg out, come to side control. But it seemed as if when they would say it, he was listening to in this particular instance, because it was really hard to try and, he had my arm trapped pretty deep, and he had my leg triangled, so, and I was pretty tired, so it was kind of hard for me to try and get out. So that was it for our regulation, and now we have to go into overtime. So the ref is explaining that if nobody wins after 1 minute, then the match would go to me, or if one person scored, the first person to score would win the match. And so here we are in overtime.
You ready to sprawl, Chris? Stay aggressive, you ready to sprawl. Same thing you were doing last time. Get those under. Get it. Sprawl. Nice job, Chris. Stay there. Settle. Tie. Nice job. Good man.
Great match.
I was honored to be able to compete, and I'm really enjoying Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. It's an excellent complement to Tai Chi, as well as Tai Chi being an excellent complement to Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. The things that I mentioned earlier, the deep breathing techniques, the relaxation, and the whole body integrity, the joining of the whole body, really helps. As far as looking at ways I could improve, I think that time will help me to improve. Just making it to the Jiu Jitsu club and continuing to do all the things that they teach there will help me to be able to do the things that the coaches were telling me to do instinctively. Also, another thing I think I can improve on is cardio and overall strength. So having those things added, or should I say augmented or increased, will really help out my all-around game as a martial artist. So I want to thank you for joining me on this journey. I wish you all well in your training or whatever endeavors you may have in life.